Speaking of
Do
the
anything.
lockout and everything that's been going on, I read this article actually just a little bit before we came on. Ian Happ with the Cubs said that the owners were only in the room for 7 minutes the day of or the day before the lockout. That the players brought this all-inclusive proposal about like compensatory draft picks, free agency, service time, all the topics. I mean, it was a full proposal, and the owners rejected it, didn't make a counteroffer, and pieced out and got ready for the lockout, which I think is pretty messed up because
Yeah.
that's gotta be like planned,
Oh yeah,
right?
100%. It's definitely walking up to the table and saying, I don't care. We're doing
Exactly, which
this.
to me feels like the players have a case for a a suit about negotiating in bad faith or not negotiating in good faith, however you word it. I don't know, because I mean it's pretty clear that the owners have what they want and they're not budging. And the problem with that is that they have all the leverage. Like I was thinking about this tonight. Like a guy like Art Moreno with the Angels. And everybody else is like this. That their main source of income is not their team, right? Their team is a hobby. It's an expensive hobby. So by not having a big league team play, like yeah, they're not gaining money from ticket sales and or jersey sales, whatever revenue that comes in. But on the other hand, they're not paying the players. So Art Moreno, he or Artie Art, I can't remember. Anyway, he owns the Angels. He also owns Angel Stadium, so he's not losing money on rent for the stadium. If he's like, okay, we're not planning on reaching an agreement until July, that gives me April, May, and June to book concerts and other activities at
Oh
Angel Stadium that I can make money off of rather than baseball. And
yeah. Yeah.
also, in that time, I'm not paying Mike Trout.
Yeah. I'm saving
So,
$15 million.
yes, like there's the problem that we have is
Yeah.
that the owners have nothing to lose to sit out, and the
No, they
players
have
have
nothing to lose.
everything to lose.
Yeah, which forces the players to compromise more so than they should because of the owners.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, a guy like Art Moreno, I mean, that made me think of he's planning a huge expansion for LA Angel Stadium too,
Yeah.
like a massive extension.
Mm-hmm.
I think he would get more coming from ticket sales and um, merchandise sales and anything else to be able to do that expansion.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, I went to a game a few years ago, and after the game, Ludacris performed, and I mean, he could bring in guys like Ludacris. He could bring in. I mean, I don't even know who's like contemporary these days. I don't listen to the popular music on the radio, Jewel. So like, I mean, he could bring in whoever he wants to put on a concert and get
Olivia
just as much
Rodrigo.
money from that. Who was that?
Olivia Rodrigo.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I know Olivia Rodrigo. Okay, but anyway, he could bring in people for concerts. He could bring in a monster truck rally. He could bring
Oh yeah,
in
he could do anything.
um,
He could do everything.
whatever he
I mean, that's
wants.
3 months. That's 3 months. That's 12 weekends
Hmm.
of just packing this place out with a concert
Hmm.
with multiple things. You do something during the day and then something at night.
Yeah, exactly, exactly right. And so I mean, he has no reason to negotiate with the players if it's
Yeah, no.
not anything that he doesn't want,
I
and
mean,
that's the problem
T-Mobile
that I
Stadium
have.
already has concerts and stuff booked in
Hmm.
August and July and for weekends
Yep.
that the Mariners aren't supposed to be there. So what's stopping them from saying, hey, you know, local Seattle big band person thing?
Let's host more high school games. University of Washington, you want to play some games at T-Mobile? Bring it in.
Oh yeah, UW would be right there in a second.
Hmm.
Nothing stopping college baseball.
Yep, exactly, exactly right. Hey, Rainiers, do you guys want to come play your games at T-Mobile? We got nothing going on.
Oh, I would
Yeah,
love to go see Rangers at T-Mobile.
I know, and those guys would love to play at that stadium too.
Oh yeah,
So I don't know. That's like my biggest problem with this whole thing is that the owners don't feel like they're going to budge for anything, and they don't have to. That they're just going to sit and they're just going to like basically lay a siege on the players and wait till those low level guys who are playing for the league minimum or just above are getting ready to are like, guys, I'm out of money. Like I need to play to get paid,
yeah.
and that's the issue that I have with the whole thing. But anyway, there's your weekly dose of the CBA.